Hi, this is Renee, and welcome to my channel, A Lot to Tell. Now, I know privacy is good in certain areas, like people's information, social address, that kind of information needs to be kept private. But the reason why I don't like confidentiality, because it involved my cases, and because of that, key evidence was ignored. It wasn't shown to the courts. It wasn't shown to the defendants. It wasn't even made publicly. So confidentiality to me is another form of the codes that I've been talking about, because confidentiality, they get the market confidential and only a few people can see it, maybe the judge, maybe the defendants, but no one else. Because if your case never went to trial, confidentiality means it's hidden on the side and you probably can't see it anymore. So I already know the definition of confidentiality, but I would like to share this with you as another form of defense. I guess we can call this one part 3. And confidentiality is a set of rules or a promise executed through confidentiality agreements that limit the access to or places restrictions on the distribution of certain types of information. Certain types of information, I guess, could be anything that they consider private, confidential, no one else needs to know it. Like I said, basic information should be kept private when it relates to your identity and all of that. But as far as, to me, some court cases don't need to be kept confidential, because that's the evidence that we're presenting to try to win our cases. So this is one of them that they have used in court, stamped my paper, even said that some of the pictures wasn't clear, like the imaging, but I sent it in color and I had it bright enough. So whatever your machine was doing, all you had to do was lighten it up a little bit. Then the evidence could have been seen, or either ask me to resubmit it again, and I would not have had no problem with that. Again, confidentiality, a set of rules or a promise executed through confidentiality agreements that limits the access to or places restrictions on the distribution of certain types of information. Again, this was used to cover my evidence submitted and not made public for anybody to know. Because, other people might have the same issue and the problem. If they see it posted for the public view, then they might come forward and start saying something. But how you going to come forward and say anything if it's kept confidential?